So what are you in for?
Stealing hearts. What are you in for?
Stealing hamburgers!
Wow.
Let me just recap us.
A dare. What about Dad?
Okay. All right.
What a...
Jen.
What about Dad?
Not your mama's TV show.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our Orange is the New Black party. Yes. Oh, we are so excited for the premiere of the season. The cool thing is Jen and I both worked on Orange, as you guys may have known, because we did a podcast about it. Check it out on our iTunes. You know what I'm saying? Check that out. It was good. And so we're super excited. I worked on this season, and so I'm thrilled to show you guys what's going on. And we're here in our own prison, well, sort of, get up.
Yes.
How are you feeling about this prison day?
Good. I feel like it's a throwback. Dare worked on season 5 and 6. I worked on 1, 2, and 3. And this right here, these are our original prison badges from working on Orange's Black Set.
It's true.
It's very true. We just saw the season premiere.
We watched and we were dazzled, can we just say? It was so good. I actually remember being on set for some of the things in the premiere, and it was just funny to see them all put together, and I could not be more thrilled. It is so good. If you haven't seen it, check it out. It's everything.
Okay. This episode was phenomenal. I thought it was amazing.
So
I think it was prior to watching season 6, episode 1 of Orange is the New Black, I had read a lot of reviews, and a lot of the reviews were muddled. And I just want to tell you to not listen to any of them. We love Orange. We are Orange connoisseurs. We know Orange. We know the fabric of Orange. And I felt like this was one of the most strongest premieres of a season that I've seen since season 2, when Jodie Foster directed and opened the season with Piper traveling on Con Air.
Yeah.
What did you love?
Well, I mean, I loved a lot of things. Uzo Aduba, I mean, I'm 100% sure she's going to get another Emmy nod, because she holds the whole thing together, and not really giving much away, but this premiere kind of takes place from her perspective in a lot of ways, and kind of her side of the story of what happened at the end of the last season. And oh god, I could not ask for a better actress to carry the ensemble and to carry the story. Loving the fact that they're going into a different direction with having more of an ensemble. I mean, they've always been an ensemble, but they're really going back to basics with simple characters, simple backstories. We don't care about a lot of other things, but it's really nice to see the group, and from Uzo or Crazy Eyes perspective, very cool. It's just so brilliant that they decided to do it from her point of view.
Yeah, we open with Crazy Eyes, and we are brought into this like montage of like things that she's seeing, how she's interpreting her world as it's escalated, as the stakes have risen, as she is now in the world of Max, and what is this world, and how she interprets each character through her perspective. And I thought this opening was just so brilliant. It was so, I was knocked off my socks. I was halfway through the thing, I was like, Adair, we're watching Brilliance. This is amazing.
Yeah. It was pretty legit. It was funny because there's some scenes in the episode that we literally just laughed out loud, and we're like, that's brilliant. That is so good. And I mean, it's so funny, and once again, the ladies are all so talented. We were really enjoying kind of the ebb and flow. We have new guards. We have, for those of you who haven't seen it, but you should probably see it before you watch this. We have new guards. We have a new prison. We have kind of a new way of how things work. There are some characters I cannot wait for them to get their comeuppance. There are characters I can't wait to see, because there were a lot of characters that we did not see this episode.
Yeah.
And I cannot wait for that anticipation.
Mm-hmm.
I like the anticipation. I really did. I love how the whole time you were going through this arc of Suzanne and Crazy Eyes story, and you're just like, what is going to happen next? Who are we going to see? What's going on? Like, they did a great job in the finale in season 5, making us feel like we were in that riot and going, oh snap, things are going to get crazy. This premiere was so wonderful at capturing us and going, what's happening? Like, not in the bad way, like, what's going on, you know, like, bad show writing, but, like, what's happening? Who are we supposed to trust? What are we supposed to be thinking? And that's kind of the same mindset of all the prisoners. And I think that's the one thing I love about the show. They make us feel like the prisoners.
Yeah, I definitely at times felt myself mentally going through the list of all the main characters and being like, who's in this prison versus who's not. The new guards. I think for me, they set the new guards up in a way where the new guards are in this brutal world, and yet they see the world, the brutality, they turn it into a game so they can continue to get through their day to day. But it's really affecting the inmates, and I feel like the jury's out on them, and I'm very interested to see what their storyline is going to lead to. I was worried for Piper. I was worried for Dasha. I was worried. Oh my God, have I ever been worried for a character?
Okay, out of all the characters right now besides Dasha, whose storyline are you most excited to see?
Oh my God, there are a few characters.
I would say from who you saw in the premiere, because I know we didn't see everybody. So.
Yeah, I think. Oh God, whose character am I most excited to see? I think Red. I want. Okay, here's an interior thought. I want to see Red in power again. We haven't seen Red in power since season 1, and she lost power with V. Yeah. And her hair even went through a stage of lossage of power. It darkened. But I have yet to see Red really become in her power. And I really like this Battison versus Red cell thing going on. I like the way Red's able to see Battison and understand who she is and interpret that. Battison, Red's cellmate, is a source of evil. And I want to see Red confront evil. And I want to see a powerful, Russian, hardened prison Red. I want to see her Phoenix. And that's what I'm looking for in Red this season.
You know what's funny? That wasn't what I was going to say, but the one thing I am looking forward to in her storyline is, yes, seeing her back in power. But I feel like, and this might be a little bit of a prediction, I feel like the guards are going to side with Red to get rid of Madison. Because of what we saw in this premiere, it feels like the guards even hate Battison or whatever you call her.
Battison. She's annoying.
Yeah. Well, she's like, nobody likes her.
Yeah.
And I think that once the guards kind of know who Red is, they're going to be like, she's the one to get rid of her. And it's going to be this great confrontation. I think this might be the season where she does rise back to power. But the storyline I'm super excited to see. And I think it'll be really great. Well, I'm excited to see because I actually got to see her film a lot of things, and the brilliance is Crazy Eyes. Uzo is everything, and it's like watching a masterclass in acting when you are 10 feet away from her, just like watching. For those of you who don't know, and if you didn't listen to the podcast, I was Danielle or Tasty's stand-in. A stand-in is a person who pretty much does all the stuff, movement, while the cameras and lights get set up so that the main actress can, hang out, maybe get makeup, costume change, whatever. But it's for all the crew to kind of assemble and get the shot ready for the main. So I got to do that. And watching...
A stand-in gets to go to lunch first.
We get to go to lunch first.
Before the extras.
We get paid more. I get to read the script and I see lines.
I got to read the script.
It was actually really cool because this time around, because there was so much secrecy, only the stand-ins got the script, other than, it wasn't floating around.
That's not the way it was in my day.
Back in my day.
Season 1, 2, and 3. We were given scripts, and we're like, this is what we're shooting, and I had a clear idea of what I was doing. I think they've gotten, I think on the set, they've gotten more uptight with their security. Like, this kind of thing I would have never been able to walk away with in season 4.
Well, it's actually interesting, little behind-the-scenes knowledge. They got rid of their entire crew for the most part, or a lot of their crew and a lot of their PAs and things like that from last season. So, predictions. What are you feeling about this next season? Like, what are you kind of looking forward to? What are things that you hope improve?
Alright, I'm looking forward to seeing the fallout between Gloria and Maria.
Oh,
That just looks like a boxing fight right
okay.
now.
I'm sorry,
Ruiz.
real quick on that. I've never been so uncomfortable watching that scene. I was like, I hope these guards.
Oh.
I'm not even gonna mention the scene because you just have to see it. If you didn't see it, see it. It like turned my stomach. I've never been so unhappy watching something in my life. Alright, continue.
The guards
Boy.
are quite abusive.
Woof.
I'm interested to see what that divide, where that takes them under the duress of maximum security. I'm interested to see the difference between maximum and minimum security prisons. I'm interested in these new guards. What's their game?
Yeah.
Where do they involve themselves? What's their limit for, I guess, barbaric behavior? You know,
Barbaric.
Unfortunately, I think that this is going to be a really difficult season for Tasty, Black Cindy, Uzo, because I think that the brunt of the riot is going to be placed on them.
Yeah.
Society looks to blame people. They look to the weakest people, the innocent people, to lay down the shit pile on. And I feel like this is unfortunately going to be a show that speaks to that, and I'm prepared for it, but I'm also very saddened by it because I think these characters are wonderful.
Yeah. I am looking forward to more of, like I said, Crazy Eyes, Suzanne's kind of thing. I'm looking forward to seeing one of the progressions of one of the guards. The bigger lady, I don't know her name yet, or I can't remember at the moment. I don't know. I'm kind of wondering if she's gonna end up turning, not necessarily being bad. I mean, she's one of the cops, but like being an ally in a way, because I feel like her whole arc of like self-discovery. I'm improving myself. I heard that you should do this. I think that a character who's constantly trying to self-evaluate will eventually be more empathetic. So I'm wondering if that's going to be a thing. We saw a few examples of her kind of stopping other guards, which is also a big contrast to society of like, do other police officers stop the corrupted ones? Are there good cops inside the system who will say, no, you're going too far?
Why do you take the job in the first place?
Why do you take the job?
Kind of
Yeah. And so I thought that was kind of interesting.
Yeah.
Things that, like, a lot of the stuff I'm looking forward to is...
I'm really curious to see if Ruby Rose returns, because remember, in season 4, she gets sent to Max after Piper screws over her release date. I wonder if Ruby Rose gets like a punch in on Piper.
Who knows? You know, there might be something about that.
Yeah.
But I'm really looking forward to kind of seeing the guards get their comeuppance and things like that. And I'm worried about...
Is there a character you're worried for?
Well, I don't know. There's a lot of
specifically.
characters that I'm worried about. Definitely Tasty.
She was in the swimming pool.
Tasty, I worry about.
Yeah.
Black Cindy, I worry about.
Oh yeah.
I'm actually quite concerned for Daya.
Oh yeah. Oh my god.
And also
Daya is probably my number one.
what's her name?
Dianara. Yeah.
What's her name?
And her mother. Is her mother gonna come to her in the prison?
What is her name?
Which character?
I for some reason can't remember the actress's name.
What?
The transgender.
Laverne Cox.
Laverne Cox and her whole character, I forgot.
She turned herself in last.
Yes,
season.
and that's why I said I'm worried about her.
She's been in Max for quite a while now.
I think that's gonna be rough.
She got herself sent to Max.
Yeah, we've resetted the stakes and the space, and a lot of the characters are kind of starting from zero right now. So I can't wait to see kind of having your experience be this, and now you're in this new place. Like, I can't wait to see that. So, yeah.
All right.
Anything else?
No, that's it.
All right, make sure you guys go to the bottom and leave some comments, and make sure you guys do the thumbing, you know, the liking, and the clicking on the bell button so you guys get notifications whenever we decide to put up a video, you know what I'm saying? And make sure you guys stay tuned, because we will be having an older, like our podcast for Winona, the first episode, out soon, and we are going to be covering the second episode as well. Have a good night, guys.
Have a nice orange party.
Indeed.
Hey guys, thanks for checking out the video. If you want to see more or you want to talk to us, make sure to hit up Twitter at whatabout_dat. Hope to see you guys later.